Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Sunday fun day. Sunday fun day. Yeah, happy Sunday to you all. Yes. Glad to have you back. Thank you. Thank you, Trish. I hope the project went great. Yes. It was a live show on an Italian, one of the main Italian networks. And it went really well. Went really well. I sang an Italian song. I also sang a song off my new album, Surprise Trip. Portugal, hello from Portugal. Italia, Australia. I'm saying countries now. I love when you guys all put the countries you're from. It's always nice. Puglia. Puglia. Fancy that, because that's where I am. I am now in Puglia. Puglia, Italy. Italy, for those of you who don't know where Puglia is, it is the stiletto heel of the boot. If you can visualize the map of Italy, the stiletto heel is all Puglia. It goes up for quite a while above Bari and all the way down to Lecce. It's a wonderful section of Italy that I think now Italians are even discovering, Puglia. Before it was mostly just thought of as someplace far away, farmland, a lot of olive trees. They have the most olive trees of anywhere in the world. In fact, I had heard that 85% of all the olive oil in the world comes from Puglia. And of course, there are some very nice wines here. Primitivos. I have a Primitivo here, the Ron Moss wine. And I'm in love with my own wine, I must say. I guess there could be worse things to be in love with, but I'm in love with my own wine. When is the new concert in Italy? Ursula asks. They are going to start next month. We have a much needed rest period now for about a month, getting ready, and then we'll start the tour in Italy. We have several dates. They posted all. I should have put that up. God. Okay. Next week I'll put that up so you guys can see it. And we're adding a bunch of other countries like Albania, Greece, London, possibly France. Where else? Again, I've I've had one of those. I've finally been able to relax. The last 2 weeks have been a little stressful. A lot of traveling and a lot of live TV shows and things in the first couple of weeks here since we arrived in Italy. So today I was feeling a little kind of just blah, or not really blah, but just like I didn't really want to do anything. I didn't want to do anything. So I don't often feel that way, but it kind of hit me, I guess, arriving yesterday here in Puglia and finally being able to relax. This is a wonderful, wonderful place to relax. And we have our little place, and it's got it very cozy. Angelique, hello, Angelique. Yeah, now I'm in your time zone. That's right. Woohoo! Everything changes. Plus, we've been getting used to I guess maybe it's the jet lag, or maybe after the jet lag, something. And let's see. Netherlands, yes. You are from the Netherlands, yes. Love your comments. Austria. Hello, Ursula from Austria. Very cool. Of course, Reggio Calabria, Patrizia, Portugal, Pedro. Hey, welcome, welcome. And a lot of people from Australia. I love reading the comments and where you guys are all from. Very nice. So, sometimes I'm kind of at a loss for what do I want to do? What do I want to do in this show? Sometimes it's real clear. It's real clear. It comes to me. Other times it just kind of eludes me and I have to just kind of go with the flow of stuff. I have a very cool guest on today. He'll be on a little later in a few minuti from now. His name is Pino di Pietro. Pino di Pietro. I'll introduce him in a little while. What do I want to do? Okay, I wind up trying songs that, one, I haven't rehearsed. Two, I haven't even done in quite a while. I don't know why I feel like doing them live for all of you when I haven't even rehearsed them. It's just, it's like the most intense form of just throw it to the wind and see what happens. I'm going to do it. What the hell? Okay. This is an old song, an old Italian song written by an artist named Lucio Dalla. Lucio Dalla. And he wrote this song because he went to a location in Sorrento, and he wrote it about, he went to the room where Caruso, the opera singer Caruso, last stayed. It was the room where he last stayed before he died. And he wrote this song in that room about his feeling for Caruso and all. So what I did is kind of augmented things and wrote my own English version of this song from his original lyrics and adding things of my own to make it work. It's called Caruso, oddly enough. So let's see. I'm just going to throw it to the wind. Let me do a verse and a chorus, then see what happens. Here where the sea shines and the strong cold wind blows on the gulf, on the terrace on the Gulf of San Sorrento. A man hugs a girl just after she has cried. He clears his voice and again begins to sing. I love you very much, more than all this worldly life. It's become a chain that melts the blood inside the veins, you know. He saw the lights on the sea and thought of the nights there in America. But they were just whitewater trails behind the boats. He felt the pain in the music and stood up from the piano. The moon came out, even death seemed sweet. He looked in the eyes of a girl whose eyes were green as the sea. A tear slipped out, he thought he was going to drown. I love you very much, more than all this worldly life. It's become a chain that melts the blood inside the veins, you know. So, I'm in the process of recording this. There's another verse at the end. I didn't want to make it too long for this. But I love I think it's going to be really nice. So I'm showing it to you guys for the first time. I have, my lovely wife thinks I should only stick with music here, and I sometimes want to just kind of put in some little personal type of thing. So, yeah, what the hell? I think I'm just flowing with the go here. Years ago, let me see if I can find this here. Hold on. I had to reset everything. Boom, boom, boom. And oops. It's always tough. Okay, I have to do it this way. Oh, no. This is part of my lackadaisical feeling today. But anyway, I'm sure you guys are okay. As long as it works, right? Okay. And so video file. Share screen. Okay. No, that's not the one. No, wait. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Years ago, the school for my kids, we would go on camping trips. We would go on camping trips for the weekend. The whole school would go on a camping trip. And I found this little video the other day, and I thought, I'm just going to hold on to this and see if anybody finds the humor in it. Me and another father at the school, we joined in for the balloon toss, where you start across from each other. Everybody lines up in two lines, all the kids, all the parents, mostly the kids, A couple of parents line up, and you toss the balloon. And each time you toss it, you step back 3 or 4 feet. So you take a step back. So, and then whoever can toss it and keep the final balloon wins the game. So me and this other father were pretty cocky about this. We thought we had this in the can. And I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm the other father, but you'll get it. But just notice that I literally picked up another kid and moved them over. When I watched it back, it made me laugh. I just picked her up and moved her over. Anyway, so watch a couple of cocky fathers doing this little thing. Watch what happens. Here we go. All right. Okay. Well, there we go. Oh my God. Playing balloon tossed with Iron Man. Yeah, it's fun stuff. God, the kids were so young. But I guess so were we back then. Where are we? Okay. All right. I'm going to bring in a During the pandemic, the scamdemic, the bullshit lockdown, there was we were in Belgium, and nobody could move. All of our stuff, our projects were canceled. Nobody was doing anything. So I decided I was going to record. Devin encouraged me to record this album, Lockdown Lover. So I started recording a bunch of cover songs that I liked. And one of them was a song called Ordinary World. And it was a Duran Duran song that I quite liked. It's not an easy song to do at all, but I wanted to work it up. So I recorded my voice and a guitar, recorded all the voices actually, and sent them to Pino di Pietro in Milano. He was in Milano, I was in Belgium. And I asked all of the guys in our Italian band, which we called the Men in Black back then, if they would each record their parts and send them to me. Record the music, they would send it to Pino, and he put it into a system and mixed it together. And then they sent a visual of themselves performing this to me, and I assembled the visual part. So we just put it together simply as a thing remotely. Everybody was in separate places, but we brought it together, and it came out really nice. So I want to make this part of Pino's introduction. This is a song called Ordinary World. And let me see if I can bring this up here. Yeah. And here we go. Enjoy.
From a rainy Thursday on the avenue, thought I heard you talking softly. I turned on the lights, the TV and the radio. Still I can't escape the ghost of you. What is happening to it all? Crazy, some would say. Where is the life that I recognize? But I won't cry for yesterday. There's an ordinary world somehow I have to find. As I try to make my way to the ordinary world, I will learn to survive. Passion or coincidence once prompted you to say, Pride will tear us both apart. Well, now pride's gone out the window, crossed the rooftops, run away, left me in the vacuum of my heart. What is happening to me? Crazy, some would say. Where is my friend when I need you most? I won't cry for yesterday. There's an ordinary world somehow I have to find. As I try to make my way to the ordinary world, I will learn to survive. Papers in the roadside tell of suffering and greed. Fear today, forgot tomorrow. Here beside the news of holy war and holy need, ours is just a little sorrow talk. I won't cry for yesterday. There's an ordinary world somehow I have to find. As I try to make my way to the ordinary world, I will learn to survive. But I won't cry for yesterday. There's an ordinary world somehow I have to find. As I try to make my way to the ordinary world, I will learn to survive.
Ordinary world. There we go. So this naturally leads right into my good friend and accomplished, wonderful musician, compadre. I call him my maestro because he's so great at orchestrating everything. And we're going to be doing a lot of concerts around Italy during this summer. Mr. Pino di Pietro. Come on in, Pino. Hello, my
Hi,
friend.
Ron.
Hello,
Hi.
hello.
Hi.
You
How
you
are
are
you?
in Milano.
Yes, and here there is a big storm, and I don't know if my signal is great. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I hope that it was, but
Me too. I forgot to give a little warning to everybody at the beginning because especially here in Puglia, I'm literally having to go through my cell phone with the
yeah, I
signal,
know.
and it's a very dicey situation. I didn't know if we'd even be able to. I thought things might start. I'm not going to jinx it, so I'm not going to go there. It's everything's going fine so far. Hopefully, now everybody know that Pino English is not his first language, so
Yes, it's
he's
my
learning English like I'm learning Italian, and he's doing so well. I must say, Pino, you have improved so much. I'm amazed how much you've picked up in the last while. But so basically, my friend, we're going to be doing some touring around Italy. It'll be different combinations of some with you and me, some with you and me and the other boys, some with maybe adding one other instrument. The person on the right top was Tiziano, who some of you who have been watching the series may remember him from a couple weeks ago. Pino was playing the keyboards. Give us a little. Your forte? Your forte is scoring for not only film, but writing out orchestrations and things for other artists. Correct. So
sorry, sorry, Ron.
a little sample.
I have a bad connection. It's very
Oh,
difficult for
really?
me to listen to you. Yeah, it's very difficult, and it's possible for me to hear the words with the black, black noise inside. So
Oh, okay.
I don't. Now,
Yeah.
maybe now it's better. Okay, can you
I I
repeat?
had a feeling. That's good. Just tell me because I'll repeat what I said. Just give us a little sampling of something on the keyboard, something that either you have written.
Okay, I play something. Yeah. Can, can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. This is the main theme of a movie that I composed some years ago for Tiziano Productions. And the name of the movie is Poker Generation. And I created with classic guitar, but now I play on piano. Unfortunately, I don't have here my uh, stage piano that am using usually because I don't have here. I'm using a very small keyboard, and I hope to play good with less octaves than the perfect stage piano.
That was wonderful.
Oh,
Wonderful, yeah.
Tiziano. I
How do
really
you put
imagine
this?
that Tiziano, yes.
Yeah, that was really wonderful. That's I got kind of in a trance there. That's forgot I was doing the show. I got in audience mode of just being involved in the music. That was very, very sweet. Pino, thank you. That's really, really wonderful.
Thank you very much. I don't know how was the signal.
We
I
had
was,
a couple of things, but for the most part, it was great. It worked out well. We always have to deal with the signal, especially in Italy, where things
yeah,
are.
yes.
It's a
Here,
frustrating thing, but
I know, and I know. Yes, here it is good, but sometimes when there are big storms, I don't know, doesn't work well.
say hey to Mr. Tiziano Cavallari.
Yes, Tiziana, yes, Tiziana.
And Lele is also in here. Lele was playing the drums when we did the live shows a couple days ago on the TV. Lele will be with us doing drums on our tour. Lele Bordia. Ciao, my friends. Pino, a question,
Yes.
and you can just answer simply. How did you begin in music as a kid? What began for you to make you interested in music?
I was fascinated when I was baby. I started to play at 5 years old. Guitar. I started to study classical guitar. And I had piano in my house with my parents because my sister, she was studying piano. And I started to play piano alone. And I was better than her. and and after that, I switched on piano. Um, I played different instruments. I play guitar, piano, bass, and also drum. Not a big drummer, but I love music. I love music. I'm very fascinated about sound, about different instruments. Uh, I would like to play a lot of instruments, but obviously, and then to do this, you have to have a lot of time, and during the very busy day with a lot of records to do or music to compose, and it's very difficult. Now sometimes it's difficult also to looking for a moment to play piano because I'm always on my computers, huh? In front of my computer with a laptop or maybe my desktop, but it's okay.
Work is work, right?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
And when you're a musician, there's a lot of traveling usually involved, either driving or the train.
Yes.
One
Train.
thing to train in Italy is great. I prefer traveling by train if that's at all possible in Italy, because it's more relaxing. You can just sort of sit for 5 hours, 4 hours, whatever it takes. And we did that coming from Rome to Puglia. And
Yeah,
I
I
like
agree.
it. I
I
like it.
think it's the best way to do travel in Italy. Obviously, you have to go to the big city. It's better if you go from Rome to Milano, or to Milano from Milano to I don't know Bari, something like this. It's great, but if you have to go in the middle of Italy in a small town by train, it's difficult. It's very difficult.
Yeah,
Depending
no,
about
absolutely.
the places. Yes.
If people want to contact you, your Instagram is at Pino underscore Di Pietro.
Yes.
Pino underscore Di Pietro. And yeah, check out the other things he does, because it's very cool. I'm looking forward to our tour. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be really nice.
Yes.
I can't wait to
Sure.
do.
Yes.
We've got some very special concerts. I forgot to put the dates up. Tiziano gave me all those dates, and I didn't log it in here for this. I'll do it next week. I'll put the dates up for all of our friends in Italy.
Yeah. I can wait to start the tour together. Absolutely. It's an honor. It's a great thing to play also with musicians. Our friends Alex and Lele are very great musicians. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very special sort of thing. Let me see if I can. Angelique says, you guys are great together. You're lucky to have a great band that joins you in Italy. Yes, I absolutely am. Very, very lucky. One real team, yeah. And Tiziano just arrived in Milano. He literally drove us back here yesterday, and then drove this morning all the way to Milano again.
Yeah.
He's a crazy driver. He just loves driving. I guess it's kind of a meditative thing for him.
Yes, it's very long travel, a very long trip.
There, Pino. Tina goes, depth of sound, many layers, from the piece you just played. Very nice.
Okay.
All right, my turn. Let me. You mentioned the classical guitar, so I'm gonna stick with this. So this is an original piece that I wrote for somebody's wedding. I called it "Moon Over My Assy." Moon over my assy. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Here, let me hold on. Let me mute this. Okay. So that's Moon Over My Assy. Oh God.
And say in the Mediterranean sound, classical guitar. Yeah.
Yeah, I love guitars. I started out kind of the way you did, loving drums and playing bass and playing guitar. And the one I never really got as good at as I wanted to was keyboard. That's why I
Yeah.
have such an admiration for you and what you do. You're so natural with it, the keyboard.
Yes, but a lot of years that I'm playing. So for me, it's natural. Like for you, it's natural maybe to play bass or guitar.
Give me an idea of a typical sort of concert gig you might do with other people. You've done a lot of orchestral stuff with other people, very famous artists in Italy, Italian artists, right?
Yes. Mm,
Remember when we played for the Antonio
yeah, when
Antonio
we played
Palazzo,
with Antonio Palazzo, yeah. It
and
was
you had the big grand piano.
Yeah, it was a great concert with orchestra, classical orchestra. I played grand piano. I don't remember, maybe it was Yamaha piano, grand piano.
Hmm.
And was difficult because it was um, strange the position about the modern musicians like band and the orchestra. I played
Yeah.
piano very far from the drummers and bass player, guitar player, and obviously we have to follow only the signal of the maestro, okay? The signal with the hand, the arms, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and so we were very far. Was difficult for the timing for synchronize all.
Yeah.
But was very great, great concert. And
That particular concert, I remember going. We were having a rehearsal, my first rehearsal. Pino and the other guys in the group were already rehearsing with the band, with the orchestra rather. And I came to it was an old whiskey, like an old whiskey. I don't know what you call it, a place where they would make whiskey. And it was just as you would expect in Italy, just an old, huge old building. And I walked in and I couldn't believe the sound that I was hearing from this orchestra. And it made me go inside myself and to where Devin and Tiziano kept going, "What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?" I go, "I'm overwhelmed. I'm totally overwhelmed with this sound," because they were rehearsing all the tunes, some of my original tunes, some tune and Baby Come Back and all that.
yes.
And I was going to do a lot of these tunes for the first time with an orchestra. And I must have had such a serious look on my face. And Tiziano goes, "What's wrong with Ron?" And Devin told him he's just overwhelmed. It was so emotional. But the coolest thing that happened was when the maestro, Mr. Palazzo asked me to finally come up to the microphone, which was slightly behind him in the rehearsal, and to now sing the song that they had just been rehearsing. And when I started singing, everybody in the orchestra, you could see they just kind of perked up because now it made sense to them. And they told me this after. They went, "We didn't, you can get a feeling for the music and all, but we didn't really have a sense of where it was going. And now that you're singing it, everything fell into place." And
Yes,
it gave me a great feeling because I didn't know how they would respond to any of the music that they were doing. He had written out all of my music for the orchestra, but it was wonderful to hear them. It kind of gave me a good breath of air to hear that the musicians go, we really like the sound of this now. They didn't know where it was before, but now they like the sound with the singing. So it made me a lot more comfortable.
yes. It's very beautiful to play with orchestra. Is always great because the sound is great. I played in last December with Orchestra La Scala Orchestra. Okay.
Really? The La
Yeah.
Scala Orchestra.
Yeah, we played with Marcello, and other Eugene, other musicians.
Yeah.
We played together for a special event in convention in Milano with orchestra of Scala, and we were 140.
Wow.
Yes, with 80 of choirs, that's correct, 80 people of choir, and was very great. I remember in the end of the song with crescendo, with all voices, all orchestra. Wow, it was very
Whoa.
powerful,
Yeah.
wonderful experience. And the level of the musicians is very high level. Great experience, yes.
Incredible. I always love seeing you on the big grand piano, usually a Yamaha or something, big grand piano. It always looks so classical. Looks so official. Very official.
Yes. It's always beautiful to play an acoustic grand piano.
So
great.
Tiziano put some dates up for us here.
Yes.
Desio, Forte de Marmi,
With the mommy, yes.
on the 27th of next month.
Oh.
Garlasco.
Yeah, we have to play in Garlasco. In Garlasco, there is another singer, Italian singer, famous singer. The name is Ron with only one N, not two N.
Really?
Ron, yes. I played with them in the '96. He won the festival of Sanremo Festival. It's a very famous festival here, music competition, and I was lucky to do the tour with him, and he lives in Garlasco.
Oh, okay.
I don't know we play.
And he just goes by Ron, right?
Yeah, maybe it would be possible for us to meet him. Maybe, I don't know. I hope.
Very nice. Well, thank you, my friend. I've enjoyed. Do you have here? Let's go out with something. Unfortunately, as usual, we can't play together.
Yes, it isn't possible.
Let's finish with this one here. Well, that's all right, Mama. That's all right for you. That's all right, Mama, any way you want to do. But that's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama, any way you do. Well, Mama, she done told me, Papa done told me too. Son, that girl you're fooling with, she ain't no good for you. But that's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama, any way you do. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 get ready, now go cat go. But don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything, lay off my blue suede shoes. That's something of mine, knock me down. Stopping my name all over the place. Do anything that you want to do. But honey, lay off of my shoes, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything, lay off of my blue suede shoes. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. They said you was high class, but that was just a lie. They said you was high class, but that was just a lie. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Oh my God. Crazy, crazy stuff. Pino, my friend, I thank you. I thank you for joining us today. And we're going to be seeing each other pretty soon with the other boys. And I'm looking forward to it. And we'll probably, I'm sure Devin will do some live streaming and stuff during a lot of these concerts. So
Okay.
as usual, everybody share all this. Share the replays and all that stuff for this, and tell people to tune in. I'm glad this worked out. I'm glad this worked out for the signal. At least it worked. It didn't. There were no major snafus of cutting out and stuff. I'm very happy that we can continue this in Italy and keep going. We'll be back next Sunday at the same time, 9:00 in Europe. 3:00 on the East Coast of the United States. So when you log in, say the country you're from. And I appreciate all of you guys, all of our friends all over the world joining us. And I send you all blessings and light. And we will be back next week. And maybe we'll do some live streaming on this show. Maybe, you never know. It's the world is open. Pino, I love you. I love you and thank you.
Byron, yes, I love you too. Sorry, but the last part of the that you told
Didn't come through. Yeah.
wasn't possible for me to understand because the signal was very bad. So
Io capito.
I want to say goodbye to everyone and a big hug for every friend, your friend in the world, and I hope to play together very soon.
All right, my friend. All right, everybody. Keep sane in this crazy ass world, and keep positive. Keep positive no matter what happens, and stuff is about to happen. Don't ever live in fear, and don't let anybody encourage you to be fearful of anything. This is coming up, and there's a reason I'm saying that, but it'll be clear pretty soon. Live with no fear. They have an expression in Italia that I use quite often, senza paura.
Yes.
Senza paura means no fear.
Yes.
I usually say that when somebody's pouring me a glass of wine. I say no fear.
Yes. Good,
So they
yes.
fill it up. All right.
Okay.
Sending you guys love and thank you, and we will see you next week. Love to you all.
Bye-bye. Thanks, Ron. Bye-bye.
And we're